Hey everyone, it's Hugo from Productrise, and in this video I want to show you an update to the supplemental feed generation feature that Productrise has. So many of you know Productrise helps you track, audit, and optimize your product feeds so that you can start winning visibility in Google Shopping. That's what Productrise is made for. We help you increase your visibility in organic shopping, and in addition in AI visibility in AI mode and in AI overviews, because that's rolling out as well with Google pushing and pushing and pushing on UCP and organic visibility of products in AI answers in addition to the search results. Productrise has been one of the few platforms that really helps you optimize your product feeds in a proper way. So we have data from the search results that we can use. We have competitor data. We have your product feed data. We have audited your feed before, and so we know exactly what's wrong with it. And in addition to that, we will also crawl your website. We will crawl your product pages. And so once you have all that data combined, you can use AI to create better data for your product feed. And so, as most of you know, AI is great, but it can also be really, really bad if you don't give it the context and if you don't steer it in the proper direction. If you don't control it in a way, then it will just fly off the rails and you will get shitty data. And so our supplemental feeds feature is made to give you granular control over what the output of AI will be. And so here's an example of what has been improved. And what this video will be about is the missing attributes feature in the supplemental feeds. So what I'm seeing time and time again is that big brands have a product feed that is just not really that good. It has lots of holes, there's lots of missing information, and the product data could just be much better so that you can help Google better understand your products and therefore get better visibility. Just a quick note, a product feed has always been the role, it's been a job of the advertising team, because Google Merchant Center used to be a PPC platform, right? But over the past couple of years, Google has been rolling out free listings, and these free listings, they are driving a lot of visibility online, but they're also really correlated to AI visibility of your opponents for free, not just in Google, but also ChatGPT, it turns out. And so as an SEO specialist, your product feed is your responsibility, and that's what Productrise helps with. So if you have a product feed and you add it to Productrise, we will do the audit for you. We will track your product pages, we will check your website, we will check your product feed, and we will find everything that should be better, should be optimized for it. And then the supplemental feeds feature, it will help you actually create the data to improve it. It creates a layer on top of the main feed. And so it only overrides values in the main feed where you actually give it data. If you don't give it data, it will just leave the main feed intact. But for products where you find missing attributes or find bad titles or duplicate descriptions, you can create a supplemental feed with better data and it will overlap the existing data. And so with this example, let's imagine that I'm running Jack and Jones. I'm not, but let's just use this as an example. I've previously already gave Productrise a link to my product feed, and I've just imported the product category of shoes, and it contains 502 products. Now, what I will do is I will select all these 500 products. If you're using Productrise, you can control exactly which products you select, but I won't go into that in this video. I've just selected all the products and I'm going to use our supplemental feed generations. And there are many that you can choose. There will be lots added in the near future as well. But let's just use the missing attributes one because this has been improved really, really nicely. So I've just selected 500 products and I want to know what are missing attributes for these products. And you can use this dropdown to find attributes that your products are currently missing. So let's look at this color attributes. It's an optional attribute that Google Merchant Center can accept. Now, your visibility won't come crashing down if you're missing this, but adding it is best practice. And add this all up and you will start to really impact your visibility. So let's just select color and you'll see here is that out of the 502 products, 496, they have already got a color attribute in the main feed, but there are 6 missing. And so what you can do now is you can choose one of 3 options. You can pick the easiest one, which is just fill in the gaps. And so that will mean that we will only generate supplemental feed data for these 6 missing products. You can also refresh any previously AI generated values, but since this is our first supplemental feed, there are none. There are 0 supplemental feed attributes here already. And we could also override all existing values because, sometimes the main feed is just not that good and you want to actually override it with better values. So in this mode, our AI will start to collect all the data from all your products, and it will try to suggest the best value regardless of what is already there. For now, I'm just going to use the simple mode, and I will say, hey, the output must be in Dutch. And this is an additional instruction for the AI model. You can write anything in here. We can generate a sample. What it will do now is it will take these 6 products where the attribute is missing. It will generate a sample for it. And so for this product, the current color is empty, and we've generated the black color. In Dutch, that will be zwart, which you'll see here. That's black. And so you'll see that you can check this here. If you're not happy with the output of the sample, you can edit the additional instructions here. You can fine tune it until you're happy with it. And if you're happy with it, you can generate it for all 6 products. And now this is where Productrise will do the heavy lifting for you. We will check your product feed. We will check your existing data. We will check your product page, and we will crawl all that data. And once we're done, we have collected all the information we need in order to give it to our AI model, which will come up with better data. And as you can see, the batch has been finished. It was just a small batch, so it was relatively quick. And so now for 6 products, we have added missing data to our product feed. And so that's how it works. Let's just run another quick example here. We go to missing attributes, and let's see another attribute that probably sees a lot less coverage. So the pattern of a product is another attribute that Google Merchant Center kind of wants. This is some of the filters that Google wants to provide to their searchers. And so if you supply Google with this data, then it will be better for Google to showcase your products where these filters are applied. So in this case, again, what I said, if you don't include any of this, your visibility won't come crashing down. But add this all up, and you're only going to make it easier for Google to understand your products and rank them better. And so all products in this selection, the 502 products, they don't have this attribute. And so you can fill in the gaps. That will mean that all 502 products will be generated. There will be a supplemental data generated for it, and you'll be good to go. Let's just check another one. So size, for example, in this case, the main feed already includes all of those for all the products. So this is a thumbs up in this case. If we go to the brand, we also see that there are already 502 products that already have the brand attribute. So we're good to go there as well. So you can see here that it's super easy to check what attributes are missing, what is currently there, what the source of that attribute is. Is it in the main product feed, or is it already in another supplemental feed that we generated previously, or is it missing and can we generate it? Well, that's what we just shipped. Every Productrise user can use this if you're on the growth plan or higher. If you just want to have a poke around and check it out for free, there's a bunch of these features that are available to you right out of the gate, no credit card required. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.